Before I ask Gideon to do anything useful, I want to show where this actually starts. Not in a blank chat box. Not in, please make this a story from my vibes. This starts in the library. Season planning, episode mechanics, the final episode outline, questions, choices, all the stuff that makes a project instead of a pile of pretty sentences. This is the part I care about with Gideon. The chat is where I talk through the work, but the workspace is where the story lives. So when I open scene 4, I'm not starting from nowhere. I'm walking into a room that already has walls, notes, rules, receipts, and a little bit of creative pressure. For scene 4, I had a pretty specific correction. The original outline had Calder reading the harbor scene a little too actively, too investigatory, too soon. And I didn't want that yet. I wanted him annoyed, tired, trying to get to South 101 storage, get his stuff, and leave town before the town gets its hooks in him. Mara sees him at the edge of the harbor response and jumps the gun a little. She is not wrong about who Calder could become near an active scene. But in this exact moment, he is mostly just standing there with a cigarette and a dog, which is, honestly, a very funny place to start a procedural conflict. So I paste the material into Gideon and tell it, revise the outline around that. Don't make Calder useful yet. Don't pull him into the mystery yet. Let Mara be smart, but early. And this is the part I liked. Gideon didn't just rewrite the scene as Mara blocks Calder, drama happens. It caught the actual pressure. Calder is technically right now. Mara may be right 5 minutes from now. That is the scene. That is the useful thing. It gave me the outline, but it also kept giving me choices. Where is Calder standing? How much does Mara know? Does she use the inside his jurisdiction line now, or do we save that for later? That's the kind of output I want, not fake certainty. Give me a working shape and the questions I still need to answer. Then we hit the very glamorous part of software development, where I tried to save the file and went, wait, where's scene 4? Scene 4 existed in the library. I was working from scene 4. But the save destination didn't have a scene 4 folder. That's a problem. Not a catastrophic problem, but a real workflow problem. Because if Gideon is going to feel like creative software, I need to be able to organize the project while I'm inside the project. I should not have to leave the app and go make a folder somewhere like I'm sneaking out the back door. So we fixed that. Now the save destination flow can create a folder right there. A new folder, save into the right place, keep moving. Tiny feature, huge trust difference. This is the boring stuff that makes the fun stuff possible. After the save, Gideon creates a library update and stages a couple of needs work items. This is where I want Gideon to be careful. I don't want it silently changing canon because it got excited. I want receipts. I want review points. I want to decide what becomes real. Some of the needs work here might be too broad. The beat outline probably belongs in the scene planning document, not as a canon candidate. But honestly, that's useful testing too. This is how the product gets sharper. Then I moved into scene 5. And this time I gave Gideon more source material. The episode outline, revised scene 4 outline, Calder, Kale, Martin Rusk, South 101, Rusk, and Pruitt. Still no scene card yet, and that mattered. The new scene 5 outline came back much fuller because I fed it the right context, which is the whole Signal&Salt rule in action. Bring better material, get better work. It's not magic. It's not mind reading. It's source-connected thinking. Scene 5 also got stronger structurally. Instead of Kale calling Calder into some official county space, I moved their first contact to South 101 RV and storage. Calder is there for his own unit. Kale is there because Martin Rusk is missing. Same location, different reasons. Immediate tension. That is better story geography. And again, Gideon gave me beats even though I didn't specifically ask for a big beat outline. And I love that, because now I have something to work against. I can read the outline, find the beat section, and decide, yes, no, Too soon, better later, that line belongs, that line is trying too hard. That's the workflow. Gideon gives me structure. I bring taste. And then the save worked. Created the destination, save scene 5, no drama. Which is exactly what you want after the app just embarrassed itself one scene earlier. That's a good test. Beat the workflow, fix the workflow, then immediately prove the fix on the next real scene. So that's the shape of this recording. We start in the library where the project already has memory. We revise scene 4 based on actual writer intent. We hit a product gap. We fix it. Then we test scene 5 with better sources and get a stronger outline. That's Gideon for me. It's not a chatbot trying to sound creative. It's a workspace that lets me bring my world, my standards, my messy notes, my corrections, my no, not like that energy. And when it's working, it keeps up.